Hi, I'm Reva. Hey, today I thought I would give you a little glimpse into my sewing area and share with you some ideas to help make your area as efficient for you as possible. I really like the efficiency of mine and I'll share with you why. This is my pressing station and I've recently revamped this over the holidays this last year and it's working really well for me. I used to have a standard shaped board and that was great when I was working on garments, but not great when I was working with other things. So I got rid of that. Also, it was horrible for storage. I mean, seriously, what do you put in between the legs, right? So I have two shelving units. This one is a 4-foot. It's one of the chrome shelving units. I just got it from Costco. And then over here is a 3-foot section. So I only built it half high, so it was at good pressing height. So I have a full 4 feet in width and 18 inches in depth. It's perfect for working on quilt tops as well as pressing yardage. I can open up the full width of fabric and I'm able to press it. I have my iron right here, and as an extra treat I have my garment press right here. And I've had this garment press for almost 25 years and it's fabulous. It's an Elmo press. You can't beat it. But the challenge is I was never able to have it out where I could use it very easily. I'd have to kind of slide it out. I had to store it on the floor. So this works really well because now all I have to do is shift this over and move this into position and then I can use it. And it's perfect for working with fusibles and things like that because you have such a nice big solid area. So I love that. Now, more of what I want to share with you today is ideas to help you get organized. I'm not the most organized in every area, but I love the satisfaction and the sigh of relief when I have an area that is efficient and organized and works well. So I'm hoping to maybe give you some ideas that might help in your space. Your space may be big, it may be small. Who knows what your space is? If it works for you, that's what's important. So take some time, make your sewing space work even better for you, because sometimes we just don't have the time to pull stuff out and organize it. So what I've done here is I've created little sections and I have like things with like things. So on this shallow shelf, you notice I built this so that way the one shelf is just basically just a few inches underneath the top surface. And this is where I keep my applique pressing sheet. I have a fusing mat. My wool pads are here, as well as my other pressing sheets like my OESD embroidery pressing sheet. I keep this in the bag because it looks like batting and I'm afraid I'll cut it up, So I keep that in here. But then below I have little containers, and in each one of these little containers or baskets, I have similar products. So on the left over here, the far left side, I have fusibles, print and piece from Quilter Select, paper, things like that. I have Dreamweave. So those are kind of like in my brain. It might not work for your brain, but it works for mine. And then I have the second basket, I have rulers, specialty rulers. They're not the ones I use all the time, but they're ones that I really love to have on hand, like the Sewing Revolutions in there. I also have scallop rulers and other things like that. This one is kind of my main go-to little basket. In here, I keep my best press. I hate ironing. Have you tried this? This is fabulous. If you're getting ready for work in the morning, just spritz this on. By the time you're out of the shower, everything's perfect. And then also my free fuse. I rarely use my spray adhesives anymore. I based my quilts with free fuse. It doesn't leave an odor, it's not sticky, and you just barely salt your project. It's really pretty fabulous. And then I do have some bone ash that I've had for a very long time that I use for any odd fabric repairs and things like that. So that is what's in that basket. And then the last basket here on the right, I have garment pressing aids like my tailor's ham. I have my clapper and seam boards in there. I also have hemming tools like my little hammer here. It's metal, so you can fold it up to the right size and press it. And then this one's for pockets, and those are in there, as well as a couple of extra ironing board covers that I have on hand and my press cloths, just some muslin. And then I do also have a little travel iron that a friend gave me in there. And then we get over here, and this is where fun happens. I love this. I have a little shelving unit on wheels so I can move it if I need to. On the top, I have my stabilizers all in there. And then I have fabric kits for quilts. Here, I love quilt kits because it's joy in a bag. I mean, seriously, you get the pattern and all the fabrics, and isn't that cool? I can hardly wait to make that one. So I have a couple. I have a weakness. I have a couple of those. And then I also have some bag hardware and patterns by Annie that are dedicated in one bin, and then garment patterns and some fabrics that were chosen for specific projects in another. So as you see, this may not work for you. It may not work for your space, but it sure works for mine. So think about your space, get it organized the way that works and makes sense for you. This works really well for me because I have my cutting table right here. I have my multi-needle here, and then my pressing surface. So I can hoop, I can cut, I can put everything on my machine. It's just a nice little efficient area right here, and it's ready to go. Find a project in your sewing room, an area that maybe you don't feel as happy about, or you think it needs a little help, and take a day and tackle it and make that area work for you. Get rid of stuff that you don't need, you don't want. There's no sense in collecting if it doesn't make you happy. So just get it set up the way you want it to, and then you will be happy to return to it time and time again. So enjoy your time, and I look forward to seeing you soon.